Hey guys, it's Crazy Pickle, and this is another episode for the Beginner's Guide series. So, today probably gonna be this small short video. I'm gonna talk about the operations, and it's just a small part of the game that allows you to get specific resources. By specific, I mean knowledge of enemies, credits, and some Argents. So to get to the operation window, as always, we're gonna click Y and it opens the chat, and then we're gonna click operation. So this, as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different brackets. So the first 7 gives you knowledge of enemies, gives you credits, and different amount of Argents. But the thing is that, as you can see, to get all those rewards, you need to have specific, let's say, to get the credits and knowledge of enemies, you need to have personal progress up to 100% and total progress up to 100%. To get Argents, as you can see here, for me it shows top 1, which is right over here, and as you can see there's another person too. So it's also, each bracket might have different rooms, depends how many people does operation at the moment. So it could put you by yourself, like say you just kind of create the room for the operation bracket, or it could put you to the same room where the bunch of people do the operation. If there is let's say, like, if there is 2 people in your bracket, then only top 1 will get full reward. And of course it's kind of a little competition, so the more points you gain, the higher you will be. So, and if people gonna trying to compete with you, then they're gonna do more missions to get more points to get ahead of you. So, but if there is more people than 2, then the top reward, which is this 2, it will be different. So let's say there is 10 people in the operation, then the last 2 rewards will be top 2. So let's say 300 Argents will be, instead of top 1, it will be top 2, and then 350 Argents will be top 1. But the more people join, then this 2 will completely change. It could be 300, it could be top 3, maybe even top 4, and then the 350 Argents will be like just top 2 or top 3, depends on how many people. So the more people you have, the more chances, I would say, you would have to not to be top 1 to get the full reward. So it could be like, let's say it's 30 people in one bracket or in one room, then to get the 350 Argents, it probably gonna be like top 8, I believe. So it's gonna be, instead of top 1, it will be top 8, and then to get 300, it will be like top 10 or something like that. So I hope you understand like how it actually works. So sometimes it's really good when you have a lot of people in one room and you have enough time to actually get to specific place to get full reward. Another thing about the operation, so if you create the new room for the specific bracket, the total time will be 4 hours. So it gives you 4 hours before the operation ends. But if you already joined the room where a lot of people, just see how much time left, and if you think that you can get specific amount of points to get to the, let's say, top top 5 people who to get the full reward from this operation, then go ahead and do it. But if you can see that there is like little time left for it, then on the kind of a right bottom of your screen, there will be a button and it will says leave current operation, something like that. So if you think that it's not enough time for you to get to the specific place to get full reward, then just leave the operation and do another mission. Maybe you're doing directives, just go to any missions in your directive, do it, and then see what in what room it's gonna put you next. It could put you back again in the same room, and sometimes it's annoying and just keep leaving. But yeah, this is it for this part on that. Let's say the Argents amount is, so the higher operation goes, the more Argents in top rewards will be. So I believe the first, which is right here, support operation, in the beginning gives you like 100 and 150. Then it goes, I believe, 200 and 250. So it just I don't remember the exact amount, but it just keep growing. So, and I believe special operation could be like 350 and 400, and then this could be, and this should be like 450 and 500. The last operation, which is called operation of utmost importance, gives only knowledge of enemies and credits. So it's kind of like, I would say, day off on that, off from the operation. You just need to get personal progress 200% and total progress 200%. And no matter where you are in the room, top 1, top 2, 3, doesn't matter, you will get your credits and knowledge of enemies. So the second part of that, what you need to do is, say we're gonna go to the campaign, we're gonna click alien, and you're wondering how am I getting points? So in any missions, if it's missions like that in provinces, like those Borough Catacombs, men type caves, like those what we call in squads, these missions gives you like little points. Well, okay, I'm gonna put it another way. Any mission like this squad, or if it's a group mission, like right over here, all this gives you points. Only one missions that doesn't give you points, it's the party one, which is the 10-man maps, and it gives you the credits, and at the end of that it gives you, of course, credits and equipment. So only these 3 missions doesn't give you operation points. Let's say if you another part of that, as you can see right here, the facility 902, it's my operation priority. So what it means, as you can see here, it says operation priority, you will receive an increased number of invading army tokens for the completing this adventure. So it means it will possibly double the amount. Let's say if there is just, if it's not your priority mission, right, and you go there and you finished it, it will, let's say, give you 3,000 points, right? But if it's your priority, it could give you, I'm not exactly sure, like if it's a double or if it's like triple times, I'm not sure. So let's say if it gives you 3,000 points, if it's your priority, it might give you let's say 10,000 points, or maybe even 13 or 15. But the squad missions, if it's a priority, some of them gives you really good amount of operations points, but the best way is if you get the group mission as a priority, or if you get the invasion missions as a priority. So the highest amount of points, and if it's a priority mission for your operation, it's going to be a flagship of Reapers of Death. For me right now, it gives me like about 145,000 points if it's my priority. If it's not, it will give me possibly like, I don't know, maybe 70, 60k, maybe 50k maybe, I would say. So the invasion missions, group missions, gives you a lot of points if it's a priority. Some of them. It's still kind of also, I believe it depends on how hard the mission is, I believe, and maybe how many bosses. It's still kind of confusing part on that. So because any different missions, they all gives you different amount of points. So some of them gives you a like really good amount of points, some just give you less even if it's a priority, and you're like, well, this is just bullshit. But yeah, and as you will know, if it's a priority, it has, of course, it's gonna be in the first tab world right here, and it will have that little sign, a red sign right here. So that you know that this is your priority. You just go in, finish it, and yes, another thing, you have to complete the mission as an S rank to get full amount of operation points from that mission. So if you completed as an A or less, or C or D, that it will give you less, of course. So you're not gonna get full amount of points from that mission. Again, let's say it's the operations is open for you when you become a junior god, so it will open for you right away, and no matter what day it is in the actual calendar week, right, or calendar days, let's say it's Tuesday, right, and it's supposed to put you in the first bracket, which is support operation. So I believe it's pretty much depends on when you become a junior god, then it will put you in the first one, and then keep going. Second, let's say you complete, let's say you finish the support operation, let's say you got full reward, right? And the next day, when you start doing your directives, go to the missions and do all that stuff, it will put you in the second one. But if you, let's say, if you just complete, let's say you did total progress 100%, personal progress 100%, so it gives you knowledge of enemies and credits. But then for some reason, you just couldn't play, let's say, right? So you couldn't complete full reward. Then that specific operation that you just got personal progress and total progress reward, I believe it will stay on the next day. So the next day you can try that again and get the full reward. So the time you got full reward, the next day it will be next bracket. If you didn't, I think it's like gives you second chance, or maybe 2 more chances when you can redo that and try to get full reward from it. Let's say if you failed 2 times, then next day or whatever, yeah, the next time it will gives you the next bracket of operation. So I think it will guide. I think it helps a lot. I think it wasn't really confusing. So pretty simple. The more you just kind of get into it, and it's really easy. There is nothing simple. Just keep doing missions. If you got in a bracket, keep doing missions, gain points. Kind of pay attention on time. See who else in that specific room with you and stuff like that. So, and yeah, it's nothing like really crazy here. So, well, guys, I hope this video is helped you a lot, and I hope you uh, like this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're a new player, please subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate that. And if you have any questions and you have any suggestions, like what kind of video you want to see, maybe what kind of guide or something like something else, maybe whatever you're confused about the game, just leave the comment below and I will answer it as soon as possible. Alright guys, and I'm gonna wrap up this video for today, and I will see you in the next video, and take care.